Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy Sophisticated Jerk. Got Stan in the building and the homie Rush up in here. So we got about three good topics that we're gonna kind of cover tonight. So the first one, man, of course, your homegirl Nia Long. I did like a separate video because she had another one floating with Kiki Palmer. And this one, she's on like I think the Playboy interview. She's out here. She's going down the Tracy Ross path. She's going down well, I forgot the other one, but they out here trying to groom the YNs, man.
Oof.
She joined the YN groomer club.
Hey, remember Denny Moore and Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's been happening for. I mean it's even biblical. Joseph and Potiphar's wife. It's
Oh, okay.
biblical. Yeah, man.
You said it's biblical.
Yeah, yeah. She waited for her husband to leave. She drank some wine. Told Joseph to come here, and he ran away. I cannot sleep with my master's wife.
Okay, shit, I ain't realize.
And then she had him put in prison because you gonna believe the servant over me?
But let me ask y'all, man, why y'all think like a lot of them are going down this path, man? Is it like an ego thing, or you know how they phrase it, like, oh, the guys are easier to deal with? Go ahead, Rush.
It's more of a control thing. You know what I mean? They're, you know what I mean? They have the same attributes as a bald eagle. The bald eagle takes her finances and they trick it on the young man because the young man will fall for the bait, which is the money.
Y'all think it's like a control factor too, man?
I say biology.
It's more of a control factor, and it's more of a control factor because the men of her age, in her age bracket, and within that same socioeconomic status, they tend to date younger women. They're not gonna engage with Nia Long because they look at her as damaged goods. And she's old.
Shout out to my man Rush being blunt on that. So what was you talking about? Biological, Stan?
It's biological because when women get older, they tend to have more of a sex drive. Now I'm going to say this for the men. Look, pride is what kills us. I keep on telling you guys, go see my girl Mickey from Royal Lux. There's supplements out there, natural stuff, because as we get older, our testosterone decrease. So there's natural stuff that you can take that will help you out. But it's biological because women get older, they want to have sex, and younger men can keep up.
So you saying old cats need some supplements? They can't get it up or something?
No, it's not the need of supplements. Here's something, right? This is also biological, right? God, Mother Nature, Mother Goose, even witchcraft and science, everything that you need is on Earth. It's there, but if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to keep up. Again, if you're going to have pride, you're going to say, I don't need it. Then next thing I know, you're going to be walking around like my girl went ahead and just used me and spit me out. I only could last for 2 minutes. Well, I'm telling you, hey, man, if you take these seeds, you're going to be lasting for 3 hours. But what do I know? I'm Haitian. Y'all keep on calling us witchcraft. Oh, well. Papa Smurf. What's up, Watts?
100 is he wilding with the biological thing, man, or you think it's more like a control thing with him? Why they getting
he
it?
knows biological. Because Watts was just like me when he was young. I deal with nothing but older women.
Yo, you on mute 100. We can't hear you 100.
We can't hear you.
Oh, okay. He all right.
Oh, okay.
But Stan, could it be, man, like some of the older men, like it might not be biological, where the supplement thing, where they just may be bored?
Mic check.
What you bored with? It's sex. How you gonna chase after women you can't get it up? That makes no sense. My great uncle.
Please tell me y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me right?
We can hear you now. Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Okay. I got like my great uncle was in the wheelchair. You know what he told us? And he still averaged 5 kids a year from a wheelchair. He's like, let me tell you something. All I need is peanut butter and orange juice. Peanut butter and orange juice. That's all you need. That stuff worked. I was like, damn. from a wheelchair, 5 kids a year.
Yeah, I know he was doing some freak shit with that peanut butter.
And from a wheelchair. I'm just saying, you eat the peanut butter, drink the orange juice.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is a reiteration that a majority of women go after a small percentage of men. Because I'm gonna tell you, my brother, me myself personally, being in my 30s right now, and having and this is a theory. I'm not just saying this because I'm pulling this out of my ass, but I have been able to understand from women that for some reason they get the thought process whenever they are around me that I'm like a former thug who's like reformed and got his shit together. So niggas that fall in the box that I do, a motherfucker like Nia Long, oh yeah, we knocking that out the park, dog. We knocking that out the park, dog. And it's not even a control thing, because the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, what ends up happening is someone at her age stands next to somebody like me and takes a picture on a red carpet or some shit like that, and she look at that picture on her phone and feel 20 years younger just looking at it.
Yep.
She get back to the crib and lift up that dress and boy, she feel 20 years younger fucking with me. That's
Y'all hear that confidence out there? It's these young cats. It's that 30 years old, man. You know those are marathon dudes.
Homie that's knocking Tia off right now, I bet you homie walk in with big dick energy. I swear to God. I ain't trying to be on no crazy shit. No Diddy. I'm just telling you.
100 watts. It's not crazy stuff. It's reality.
Homeboy walking around with big dick energy. I bet you if he call her phone and say, yo, I don't know what you got going on, but I need you to hurry that shit up and come on, bring your ass. I bet you she hurry up and bring her ass. I bet you she do.
Shout out to y'all young cats, dog. I'm 46. I'm giving nothing but mediocre dick out here.
But even that, they'll take it. Even that, they'll take it.
That's the great thing about getting older, right? Like, because like in your 20s, you're just like, you're ignorant to life. You don't really know what it is that you don't know. And people smell it on you. Like, people smell 20 and dumb. Like, you can smell that shit from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Then when you get in your 30s, like, and I'm just speaking from this perspective of men, right? Then when you get in your 30s, you done kind of started figuring some shit out. Money then started working a different way for you. So now you got a different level of confidence. So now in your 30s, you're not 21 no more, where you're just like, hey man, I hope she really like me, dog. I'm just hoping she really liked me. When you get in your 30s, it's like, hey, either she fuck with me or she don't.
But
now,
no.
when you get to your 40s, like Jerk said, it's that level of don't give a fuck. And see, here come Rufus, because he about to.
I think it depends on your economic success, which dictates the type of how assertive or unassertive you're going to be. And I'm going to tell you why.
You can be 30 and broke and still be breaking bitches' backs.
No. I'm not saying that.
As long as you're confident.
I'm not saying that. Watch 100. What I am saying is, like you said, you made the first time you said, "Oh yeah, when you're younger, and she, you know, if I hope she like me, she might like me," right? You said that. That's the younger guy, right? So when you get in your 30s and you got that bag, then you become more valuable and more assertive, and also you probably gonna, make more better judgments. You're gonna let a lot of chicks go, keep a lot of chicks. You're like, you're not good enough, right? Because when you got the bag, you got to pick of the litter. Simple as it's economic success is, and I hate to say it, gentlemen. How you doing, Jerk? What's up,
good, man?
Let me speak. I forgot. I was rude.
No.
Success.
You good?
Economic success is the playing field for men. It's just what it is. I'm not saying, Watch 100, I'm disagreeing with you. You're like, when you're 30, you're more pickier. You know what I'm saying? But economic success is a large part of how men move when it comes to women, because in reality, most women dictate who the champions and who's not.
Ruthless, can I add one more thing to that? May I? It'll be real quick.
Boy, watch, man. I ain't seen him laugh like this in a long time, man.
But Ruthless, can I add one more thing to that?
Sure. Go ahead, Mustard.
Okay. Yeah, economic success is important. However, I see it only works for men who are short, fat, and have no dick. For the rest
no,
of us,
even no.
You said the economics is as Stan.
it's for men that are short, fat, and has no dick.
Or
Because-
I don't know about that, Stan.
Okay.
I agree with Stan.
Because like my 30s, your 30s and 40s, the access of coochie is overwhelming. It's like, I had to put Shaquita in the background because, I'm getting access to Ling Ling and Martinez and you know what I'm saying? Because it's like they're ready to go. They hungry, they just as busy.
Mustard, I will agree with you, Mustard. I will agree with you to a degree. But the average woman gets way more action than the most fairest looking man in all the world.
And under no means will I ever sit down and try to chase after that or compete with that. With
Stop
that
lying.
being said,
Stop lying. Stop it now.
With that being said, at Lake Merritt, aka Melrose Lake, in my community where all the 30s and 40s and 50-something-year-olds were there, we were fucking like crazy, like it was college, like it was 1980s. So it was just like, you working, I'm working, you turn me on, let's go.
You said Melrose Lake?
And that's what I call it, Melrose Lake. Lake Merritt. You'll see people leaving their babies in the back seat of the car, just roll up the window a little bit, run into an apartment, get banged out for 20 minutes, and go back to their child and go back to their wives or husbands.
That's some grimy shit over there. Shout out to Stan.
No, but I'm agreeing with Ruthless, but for the rest of us that's tall, hung, and come with a lot of cum still, because we're taking the supplements from Royal Lux, shout out to my girl Mickey, you don't have to worry about economics. That's how some of us go on vacation for free. And
But hold on. Let me ask Ruthless. So Ruthless, when you talk about the economics, man, because I was up here before you came on, man. 100 was flexing on us. He was like, "Look, man, I'm in my 30s. I'm knocking shit out the park, man. My stamina on, like I'm on some Lance Armstrong shit." I was like, "Look, I'm giving out mediocre dick.
That's not what I said.
I ain't about to be sitting there having sex with you all day."
SJ lying. SJ ain't giving no mediocre dick. That nigga is black and Puerto Rican. He's black and Puerto Rican. There's nothing mediocre about his dick.
You get about an hour at max. If I go past the hour, you gotta pay me. If I go beyond the hour, you got put some hundreds in my hand. I'm a whole gold digger out here.
Take me completely out of what he said. An hour max, and take me completely out of what the fuck he said. I keep expectations low. Hey, look, a solid 30, 35
Okay.
minutes.
You was
We at LA swimwear, baby. I'm not setting
35 minutes.
35 minutes.
It depends.
3 hours,
time.
5 hours.
Let me say this.
5 hours.
Again, sir, I'm in my 30s. I gotta be at work tomorrow morning. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and do what we came here for, so you can go ahead back to where you was going back to, so I can go back to where I'm going back to. What the fuck? What are you talking about,
You
brother?
got part 2. You got part 2, part 3, for the repass.
This is not no rom-com, dog. This is real life. Hey, hey, the redraw time between nut 1 and nut 2 is already. Look, brother, I got shit to do with my day. No, you need
yeah, Stan. What the fuck you doing over there? You got poor time management, Stan. If you doing all that,
no. He said, take these seeds and drink this tea, and your dick will stay up for 7 hours. I don't have time for that. You trying to give me a natural honey pack? No, nigga. I'm
No honey pack.
Hey, you talking about performance enhancement drugs? That's
not performance enhancers. That's stuff that
Yes,
God
it
gave
is.
you. No, it's not.
Nigga.
But look,
So-
if you was going to do performance enhancement, that's 12 hours
Anyway,
tops.
We sidetracked off of the point that I was trying to make. You put words in my mouth, SJ. Okay, I didn't say I was knocking
And they
anything
trying to
down.
get him in trouble.
I didn't say I was knocking anything down.
that
okay?
cat said he got the stamina of like Lance Armstrong in his
What I'm
heyday.
saying is that with my job, it provides me the experience to be able to do amazing social experiments. And the common theme between women is their perception of me is that I appear to be some sort of reformed thug who got his life together, and that is what these especially these older ones that are trying to get something younger, these 50-some joints that's trying to get something in their late 20s, early 30s, some shit like that. Them joints, that's exactly what the fuck they're looking for.
Now,
they want to be able to take a picture with a nigga that looked like he might have sold drugs, but he finally got his drug money together and bought a business. He legit
Go
now.
to church on Sunday,
Yeah,
gave his life
so-
to Christ,
so-
got baptized.
That I do agree with Watts on that. There are women.
And a nigga
Who
like
like
me, or someone that fits in that category, that economic status that he talking about, that shit don't matter at all.
It matters. Well, let me say this. Watts 100.
But Rush,
Let
it
me help
never
you out.
matters to you.
Let me tell you.
It never mattered to Rush. It never mattered to you, sir.
Let me answer this, Mustard. Let me tell you why it matters. It matters long term. Now, short term, yeah. If she just looking at you, you're a good looking dude, reformed thug. That's enough to get her coochie wet. I'm not going to dispute
person
that.
on this panel
But
expected
now-
anything
but now
long
if-
term from anything we was talking about today.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm adding context. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make you wrong, Watts 100. I'm just adding context to when we're talking about it. Once again, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
If you have aesthetics and you look kind of like a bad guy who's reformed, like you're gonna validate her, right? Because you got to validate her first. Then once you start validating her, then she see you as reformed, right?
Wait, hold
Not
on. Why
that
you
you're
throw the? Why
reformed.
you? That's ain't what Watt said. You talk about some validate.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's
He has
stuff
to
he be
validate.
doing. That's stuff he
No,
be
no.
doing.
Listen. If you're not a rich dude, right, and you're in Watt's position, like he's saying, a guy who's good looking with a little bit of bad guy look, you got to, before you to get these access to these type of women, you got to first validate them. There's no other option. You can't.
What you mean by
walk
validate
up to
though?
a-
Break that down, man. You
Well, validate them, and you got to, in some form, cater to their liking, right? The way you speak to them, how you approach to them, and when they tell you about their dumb shit, you gotta agree with it. You can't like be very authoritative or very condescending. You got to be kind of, you got to kind of acquiesce a little bit to make her.
See, I knew it was
No,
some bad
sir.
shit. He tried to say.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Ruthless, you don't
Yes.
do that.
Yes,
Ruthless,
because
no, you
this
don't
is
do
the one
that.
thing women gonna do. Last point. This is the one thing women gonna do, and I've been in Watt's position before. I've done that. I took that route before. This is what you call
Ruthless,
game.
we've
Right?
seen your stories. You still do that.
No. No. Now it's different now because I got money. I got a lot of. So when my economic success, is different. I'm just saying when I was Watt's 100 way, I've done that way before, where it's the mouthpiece, right? It's called game, right? That's what it's called. But the game is validating the woman. It's not really, you know what I mean? When you're having a conversation with her, right? If you don't have the I would say the status, the lifestyle to show her the lure in, you got to have something else, and that is you got to have validation power.
Okay, the women of the world that you're speaking of, do you think they have the ability to decipher between? How can I say it? It makes sense. Let's say it like this. Do you believe that the women of the space that you're talking about, do they have the ability of deciphering between a nerdy ass nigga with money and a nigga with game? Do they have the ability of deciphering that?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you, sir, is that economic shit don't mean a goddamn thing when your level of confidence exceeds a certain level. Because what I'm saying to you, my brother, is I have been in plenty of situations. You're talking about acquiesce and validate. No, the reason she is attracted to a nigga that is a reformed thug is because she wants him to be disrespectful. She wants him to be gutter. She wants him to be that type of nigga. That's what she's looking for when she get with that. So when she finds that, and then you end up being something, you look beautiful in that dress. No, what you're doing doesn't fit the aesthetic of what I brought you in here for. You were supposed to tell me that my ass don't look good in this dress, so I can go back in there and go change the shit. That's what she was looking for when she picked a nigga like me.
Shout out
So
100.
that economic status is cute It's cool because guess what, Ruthless? It's plenty of niggas that live the lifestyle that you do. I'm not saying this is you in particular, but there's plenty of niggas that live the lifestyle that you do, right? That'll take a couple of chicks out to dinner and they'll do the Instagram shit and all of that. And guess what? When she put that shit in a to-go box, who you think she bringing it back to?
Not you, nigga.
Oh shit.
You tripping.
But
There's
tripping,
nigga.
but there's one more other factor, and it goes off with Nia Long. There's one more factor, right? Everything you guys say is correct, but also there's another guy that she wants, and she wants the guy that she can corrupt, and that guy is the nerd one, Jinkies.
That's damn stupid. I saw you struggling trying to put them glasses on, but we gonna let that slide. But Ruthless, okay, I know you hit the certain level of like economic status and stuff, but could it be fair to say that you still had that edge that like 100s talk about? Because I know you, man, you're just a disagreeable person to begin with. I know you ain't gonna sit there and be on some validation stuff. Nah, I think that's what gives you your edge and shit.
I validate, like in the beginning. I validate. I ain't gonna lie. Like I might put up there. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly one of my games. I'm putting it on the line. Not gonna laugh at me. I'll be like,
I try to walk you out of that, Ruthless. You jump right into the flame, so fuck it. We turn the heat up now.
I'll be like, what's up, bad bitch? Right? That's validating. It may not be maybe a little cynical, but it opens the door for me to get access ASAP, right? ASAP. It really puts me deep in there when I say, what's up, bad bitch? What's good? Right? Now, what I'm saying is this is if I'm on my macaroni time, I'm leading with that. I'm not leading with money. I'm not leading, I'm take you out. I'm not leading to now, right? To answer Watts 100, if you do not see, women don't look for leaders. They don't, right? They think they got all their shit figured out. And then they're in love with the illusion of the man that they already have in their head. Now, when they look at you, they're looking to you to see if you're capable of fitting in that box. So for you to continue on and get I would say a pleasurable outcome, you're going to have to at least get to that box, at least 90%, right? And that will be part of that get to that box is validating them. The degree I won't go to, and this is why I'm not in a relationship, and I'm gonna pass it, is I won't sympathize with their ideology, right? If they're being stupid ass shit, I'm like, bitch, you're stupid. But other than that, right, I am going to market their beauty. I am going to talk about their big booty and let them know that I want to tap that ass, and because you're a bad bitch, and that goes to their ego. It caters to their ego, and it's fast access.
I don't
Ruthless
like
is giving them Ray dick. That's what Ruthless giving them. Ruthless
I
giving
don't
them Ray.
Hey, hold on. 100. So was that game? What's up, bad bitch?
I don't like the point that he was making, because if what up, bad bitch is validating a woman. Come on, that's validating a woman.
Caters to your ego.
So
it is.
For the sake of this conversation, we have to establish that interacting with a woman comes with a baseline of validating her. If you're gonna tell me that what up, bad bitch is a validation, then we just have to agree that there is a baseline of validation that comes to interacting with women. So
I agree.
A gangster nigga gonna validate in a way that I don't with money. Nigga, what?
Gangster is gonna validate too.
So we understand that there is a baseline level of validation that is required in order to get the attention of a woman.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm admitting that I do it.
Because who doesn't know that? Like any dude that is trying to get between some chicks, you know that you gotta gas her a little bit. If she's a 7, you gotta make her feel like she's a 9. If she's a 4, you gotta make her feel like she is 6.
Now my boy cooking. Now my boy 100 cooking.
We know this.
Now
so
we cooking.
again, a nigga that know that. So a nigga that knows that how much money is in his pocket doesn't matter.
I said that.
So
I
when
said that.
Nigga, you said
That's
that
what I said.
economic studies. He started the
No,
conversation.
no. I understand what you're saying. No. This is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming from your perspective as a guy at one point didn't have no money. See what I'm saying? What I'm saying is I'm going to validate off the top because I'm trying to get there faster. Now, a nigga like Diddy, niggas like that don't have to do that. They just start. They might go to the strip club, just throw
That's false.
money on the bitch and have, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's the best way, 100, but these guys who do this, they're not looking to advance with a woman relationship wise. They just looking to pay her for her services.
What you just said is false. Because for number one, okay, here's a scenario. Diddy's in the club, he got his own private section, and he pulls some girls up to his section. That's already a level of validation. There's 700 girls in here right now, but only you 3 bitches deserve to be up here in my section.
Yeah.
That's already a level of validation.
Yeah, that's true.
So Diddy and all that, they have to validate just like us regular 9 to 5 paycheck to paycheck niggas too.
But they don't have.
We agree that the baseline when it comes to
it's still baseline.
Comes with a level of validation.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much money you got.
You're throwing 1,000 ones on,
like the rest of us.
Yeah, if you're throwing 1,000 ones on a woman, you're validating. But yeah. So I'm gonna agree with that. Yeah, Diddy,
every nigga that needs to interact with a woman has to validate her in some
in some form.
Even if it is disrespectful, like you said, because apparently some of these women have a shame kink, right? They into that type of shit. So that's a level of validation.
It's just bringing them back to the hood.
Hey, let me ask you guys real quick. So okay, we got the baseline that most men, to some degree, are gonna have to do some validation. So I do agree once we broke it down. All men, okay. So all men got to do some validation. It makes sense. Don't females validate guys also though? Would you say to a degree?
No.
Yes.
All they got to do.
Yes, they do. Ruthless.
Okay, let's start the conversation. And then I'm gonna pass it off. All the woman got to do is, if she's a bad bitch, according to the guy's desire, and hold on, this conversation, she's Gucci, she's golden.
But what you're saying is not answering the question, right? What you're saying is not answering the question, right? So okay, Ruthless. Let's say there's an event that happens in Atlanta, right? Everybody on this panel, we all show up to the event. And when I walk in, I got one joint that's a 5 with me, right? All right, cool. Why's got a 5 with him? But then when Ruthless walk in, he got 3 8s with him. You don't think that's a level of validation for you?
No.
Nigga, you're tweaking. You're tweaking. If you walk in with 3 bad, most of the regular guys in here have a regular joint, and you walked in here with 3 bad bitches, that's not a level of validation.
It might be. Well, that was the question though. He said, "Does a woman have to validate a man?" That's the question, right, Jerry?
Yes.
I said, do they validate men to a certain degree? Because I know it ain't gonna be all with them, but.
So what do you mean? But okay, now you've been kind of because you need to be more specific, Jerry.
So women validate men in different ways, because when you show up to a function around other men and you walk into that function with 3 bad bitches, that is a level of validation for you as a man amongst other men.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So we're talking past each other.
Gotcha. But if we're talking about like cooking and cleaning and all that other type of shit.
So we're talking past each other. You're making a good point, but that point is not the point that aligns with the point we was making earlier about the men validating the women, right? By we telling her she's beautiful or spending money on her, whatever, right? It's a form of validation. We're showing it in some kind of way. And then the question, and then Jerk said to flip on the women to the men, right? Do women have to validate the man? Yes. And my answer to that question or to that format is no, right? Now, amongst other men, do we get validation from how we pull up in a Lamborghini, a bad bitch? Yeah. I'm not. You're 100% right about that. Niggas like, damn, that nigga doing it, but that chick getting out the Lamborghini does not have to validate me though. See what I'm saying? Like she doesn't have to tell me I'm handsome. She doesn't have to
Well,
tell me that.
let me give you a
Ruthless.
scenario, Ruthless. Okay, say man, like going to this setup that 100 gave.
Atlanta.
You go into a seminar, everybody's well-to-do. It's like a professional seminar, and she kind of a female gravitates towards you, and she's hollering at you, and you're the type of guy you got your shit together. You got options. Wouldn't that be a level of validation if she came over there?
No.
You got chose. You didn't lay out no money or nothing.
No. That
on, bro.
and I'm talking about. We're talking about mind manipulation, right? That's what we're literally talking about here. When we tell
she's
her
making
you a
her
bad
mark.
bitch, when we tell a woman that she's a bad bitch, we're trying to get to the access as quick as possible.
Okay. Let me go
Now,
back to
if a woman come
let
up
me go back to something premature. Let me go back to something a little prior to what we're talking about right now, right? Let's say you in the 8th grade and you went to the 8th grade dance, and when you left that dance and you talked to your homies, you had 6 phone numbers. Is that not a level of validation?
Yeah. That's validation.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Bet.
Yeah, right.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
got you.
validation.
So got you.
Yeah.
So part 2. Okay, cool. Now we all know at that certain time of our life, there was one particular chick that everybody was trying to get on, that it just seemed like nobody could get. If you left that dance and that was the only phone number you had, would that not be a level of validation for you as a man when it comes to the so women validate men in different ways.
So
men validate women based on the shit that they buy and all of that.
So,
women don't have to buy shit to validate a man.
Well, I don't know if the numbers will validate me all the way until she answer that motherfucker. We show up and I'm in them pants. But I will give you a level. It gives me some sort of I still got it type of, you know what I mean? Yeah, I still got it. I got the number. Even though that doesn't mean that much. Number isn't as valuable as they used to be because those girls give niggas numbers and ghost them. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is when it comes to women, all they got to do is be really attractive and men will throw themselves at them, right? So the woman doesn't have to validate the men to get that attention, right? She doesn't have to validate the men. You know what I'm saying? She's like if let's say there's 10, and to give an example, there's 10 dudes in the club, right? 10 dudes in the club, and there's 12 women. All the 12 women got to do is stand in the middle of the club and shake their ass. That's it. They ain't got to say to the men, hey, you handsome. Hey, y'all look good. No. They just sit there and be bad bitches shaking ass. Niggas is pulling up. Hey. So they're not validating us. Their beauty is what we're at. We're gonna, we're approaching. We're hunting them out.
But if they're homeless and broke, they would.
Huh?
No. So even in the same scenario that he just laid out, you're right in everything that you said. Now, the level of validation that those women provide to the men. You said there's 10 men and 12 women in the club, correct?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so got you. Of those 10 men, 4 of them are hell no's. It's 4 of them that if they walked up to any of those women, they would turn around, look at him and say, nigga, hell no. Right. But of those 10, there's at least 2 that no matter who they walked up on, they would keep throwing that shit on them.
Okay.
We agree to that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So those 2 men have received a level of validation from those women amongst the other men.
That's a fact.
No.
That's what I was kind of getting at.
You're bugging.
That's not validation.
Ruthless, you
That's
doing
not-
that
that's
stuff
not-
again. Ruthless,
that
you doing
is-
it again.
You know what? Let me go
So
back to the
let's-
scenario that I gave you earlier. If we walk into the seminar and you come in with 3 bad bitches, hey brother, I'm not expecting them to talk to me about the White House shooting. I'm not expecting them to talk to me about what's going on in Israel. I'm dapping you up because you walked in with 3 bad bitches, dog. Hey, shit, god damn, them shit. Ooh, wee, brother. Hey, shit. Hey, I see you, dog. That's the only reason I'm dapping you up. I don't give a fuck about what their personality is.
So we're
dapping
talking about
you up as a man.
Yeah, we're talking
Because
about
you
2
walked
different
in-
validations, though. We're talking
Oh
2
my
different
God.
validations, though.
No,
No,
Ruthless.
you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're talking a different validation, though. You're talking about validation from other men.
That's literally what I said.
I ain't talking about validation from women, right? Because remember,
Okay.
we're saying, listen, we're flipping it. We validate the women by verbally saying you're a bad bitch or money or whatever. We're getting validated from them. I mean, we're giving them validation straight directly from our mouths or actions. Now we're flipping it. The women, they don't give men a validation by their action in their mouth. They just are, right? And the men want them. See, if we don't listen, and there's a difference. If you see let's say you see a bad bitch stand over, and you never go and tell her anything, you'll say a damn word to her. She y'all just gonna have to not talk, nigga. Y'all just have to, she gonna live her life, you gonna move on. But see what I'm saying? So she's not gonna validate you to make the first move on you, to walk up and say, hey, you handsome, and I just want to get to know you. That's validation, but now that's getting her quicker access. She doesn't have to do that. She's gonna stand there, because we know that women don't approach, right? They don't approach. Now, what you're talking about, Watch 100, I agree with you. Validation from other men, that's yeah, of course. You walk in with 3 bad bitches, niggas gonna be like, okay, because most dudes don't have that action. But
Okay,
when we're talking about getting a direct validation from women verbally to get access to us, they're not doing that.
Okay,
What about cues and stuff? If they giving you cues, would that be considered?
That give you a cue, but that's not a guarantee you getting access though.
Let me ask you this. Whenever you go outside and I need you to pick one. All right. I don't give a fuck about neither. I don't need that answer. I understand. Okay. But I need you to pick one. When you go out and you outside in the world and you took a chick to a nice fancy restaurant and you decide whenever you make the choice that you're gonna take a video and post it to Instagram, the validation that you're looking for that comes from that. Are you looking for men to validate that or women to validate that?
Neither one.
Nigga, that I did.
No, you gotta pick
Damn
one,
it, nigga.
Ruthless. If you don't
Come
pick it,
on,
Ruthless,
man.
You got to pick one.
Ruthless. If you
Ruthless,
don't
come
pick
on.
one, we'll pick it for you.
I don't need niggas to validate.
Look,
Only thing I post today, when I post it on my Instagram, is because I just want to have memories to always look back on. That's it. That's all I
sometimes
do.
I hear
I
you
don't-
say, sometimes
Okay, we're gonna pick for him. We're gonna pick
sometimes
for
I
him,
hear you
Watts.
say shit that makes me question if you was ever really one of them niggas.
Yeah, Watts.
I don't need validation from men. I don't need validations from men for my bitches. I just love bad bitches.
Okay, Watts, let us pick it. Let us pick for Ruthless. Ruthless does it to get other women to be on the team. The women see it and they like, oh my God, he could take me out. Oh my God, he could take me on the bubble bath.
Exactly.
I ain't know Ruthless got a 12-pack. Look
So
at
when
him. I'm gonna be on the Ruthless in the Cadillac.
So when he posts that video, everything that he got going on in that video,
Yes.
the women that watch it,
Yes.
the only thing they care about is what is the name that's on that menu. What's the scenery look like at that restaurant he had that ugly bitch at? Because I'm trying to be at that same restaurant.
So they want the experience.
Women and men look for validation in different ways. The men that are looking at that video, they don't give a fuck about what restaurant you went to. Hey, what's that bitch look like that's sitting across from you? That's the only thing that other men can. Nigga, I don't care what restaurant you took her to. Nigga, you could have took her to McDonald's. If you got Ice Spice across from you at McDonald's, nigga, high five. Salute, my nigga. What? But you got a duck with you at Roof Chris. I'm not saluting that. What I'm saying is that men and women are validated by different things.
Okay.
And you can keep playing that game if you want to. But we all know that having bad bitches is a flex amongst other men, not other women. Now, other women are attracted to men that can get other women. Yes, we all know that. But come on, dog. But
once again, Watts, you're having a different conversation. You're having a conversation about getting validation from other men. That wasn't that's not what we led off with the women. It's individual validation. That's what we're talking about. Now, once again, I'll be honest with you. I've been having bad bitches all my life. So I don't really do it for my homeboy. I do it because I want to fuck them. Period.
And then women see that and women want to be next.
Hold on. I only get validation once I penetrate, nigga. If I ain't penetrating, nigga, the bitch ain't shit. I don't even know that bitch. But when I back to the point of validation, women don't validate men verbally, at least until they're in a relationship. But before that, women just exist, right? And men want them because of their aesthetically pleasing to the eye. That all a woman got to do is be attractive, look good, decent, they don't have no mental health issues, and she's going to get the guy. She doesn't have to do much to get access to the men. That's why a woman, if she's a bad bitch, dudes are going to pick her.
Nina Long is going to get her a young man so she could corrupt him. And then he's going to sit down and say, yes, mommy, what else do you want me to do?
All right, let me go ahead. Let me play this clip real quick. What she talking about, and we gonna break it down some more.
Enjoying getting to know myself without feeling the need to be of service to a relationship. I want to be of service to myself and to my children and to my career. And when the right man comes along that I choose to commit to, then perhaps he will be of service to me.
So in the meantime,
I gotta stop right there. First, when they're saying like at the age of 50, I need to figure out myself, man. Are they talking about a whole phase? Are they doing some introspective shit that they actually gonna go figure themselves out? What's that mean?
It definitely means that she's willing to get bent over by whatever guy she finds to be attractive. You know what I mean? So, like, again, like I said before, like Nia Long, she's not able to connect with a man within her same socioeconomic status. You know what I mean? She's gonna deal with the playboy, the young playboy, because he's easier to control because she has the finances. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I agree with that. But the problem with that is she won't never marry that guy. Or she will never have anything serious with that guy. But she's talking about having somebody connect with and be of service to her in a form of a marriage or relationship. And I agree that she will never get the guy. Her time is come and gone to get that guy at the high level. She's too old. Niggas want young, bad bitches, right? So
she's not too old.
She's too old for the older. Listen, she's too old for the old men like her because they want older guys. They want younger women.
She could date older men. How come she don't just date older men?
Because younger men don't want her.
Older men.
Younger women. The older men.
Listen,
older men like young bitches.
But she's younger than him. If he's 65, 75.
No. She 65-year-old, especially if he got money. If he got, listen, she got some money, so she's over 10 million strong. So the guy she's looking for, the guy that's qualifies for her, in her mind, has to be on her level economically or more. So therefore, that guy, 65, can buy 10 bad bitches every other week. Why would he go into a relationship with her and have to listen to all the stupid ass shit that he doesn't have?
You know why, Ruthless? Because Jeff Bezos got friends right now that are single and probably will be into her. Jeff Bezos is old.
No, most rich men who are single, right? They're going to buy with their money, they're going to get the best thing that life has to offer, which would be a young bitch.
But that's what Jeff Bezos just married, though. Jeff Bezos didn't marry that.
No, what I'm saying is this. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Men of that caliber are not looking to get married. They're looking to get young bitches to come in there and suck their toes, blowing their ass, whatever it is they want, right?
Damn.
They want a young, bad
bitch. That's what she's doing to the young men.
Yeah, but she said in this clip right here.
Watts, that's what they're doing to young men, Watts.
She said she's looking for somebody else. She's looking for love. She's looking for love. She's delusional right now, right? The young guy's just there to blow her back out so she can get an itch scratch. But she's not going to ever get in a relationship with them guys long term. Never. Not in a million years.
Hey, and she eating right while he's massaging her bunions. It can
Now
happen.
she can get a young man. She can get a young man.
Look at
'cause she get
Cher.
along.
Cher is 80,
But
and so is
she won't.
Madonna.
We see women don't think like us though, right? Women, they'll fuck them young dudes, but they won't marry them young dudes. They won't have
Cher
a
got an
situation.
engagement ring.
Hey,
With her young dude.
Ruthless, real quick. Why you think they won't marry him? Is it like some is it like shame to be with a young guy, some ego thing?
Because with you got to remember how women are when they're economically sound. She's like I said, she's 10 million strong. So a younger guy will never be on her economic level, and she'll let him hit, but she'll always have no respect for him. Like he's like this poor ass nigga. See, just and men conflate that, right? Because a woman is letting these young men blow her back out. That doesn't mean she actually likes these dudes. Now she reveres these dudes or look at these dudes as some sort of soulmate. She looking at these niggas. You're just pawns, expendable. Until I try to get the guy who's 50 plus, like Alex Rodriguez. That's what she's trying to fish for right there. That's in her park.
Oh,
Well,
so
she
you said
won't
like an
get-
A-Rod or something?
Yeah,
She just needs to get the Steve Jobs. She needs to get the older men.
yeah, but she can't. That's her. That's her delusion. That's
So
her
hold
delusion.
on, Stan. You said she need to go the Eve route, go get the white billionaire.
No,
Yeah,
the
but
black ones. The black ones, the Latino ones, the Asian
But Eve was
ones.
young when that happened, though. Eve was young when that happened. Jerk. She wasn't old when that happened. Nia Long is 50 plus years old. She's like, what, 57?
Yeah, she's 55 now.
Okay, so she ain't no way she's gonna get a nigga high status on her level to commit to her.
Donna
anytime.
Ross did. Donna Ross did.
This is 2026 though.
Stan, I be trying to rock with
Let me
you.
get 100 in here. Go ahead, 100.
Stan, I be trying to rock with you, but you be having bullshit examples. You talking about and Diana
What you talking
Ross.
about?
You go, what? Jeff
There
Bezos
are
and Diana
old.
Ross.
Donna Ross, she got like she married 2 billionaires. Two.
Oh, okay. Here's the question.
Two, and
Here's
she
the
was in
random-
her 50s. She was yanking them in. What are we talking about? It's
Here's a random
possible.
question I have. Listening to this conversation right now, and Wally been down here quiet as fuck, and I want to know what his ratchet ass got to say about what we've been talking about.
Wait, why I gotta be ratchet?
Because Wally,
Oh, you from
Wally-
Miami?
Wally, I've been listening to you since
That don't mean nothing.
coronavirus. Wally, I've been listening to you since coronavirus. You ratchet, brother. Anyway,
I ain't ratchet. Hell no, I ain't ratchet.
Miami Heat down there, aka
The-
Wally.
the question I have: do you guys think that young men should experience a cougar in their life?
Heck yeah. I'm a product of that.
Absolutely.
I will agree that a young cougar in 2026, a lot of young men are looking for that right now.
Yeah, but these cougars now, these older women are broke. When I was messing with older women, they had money.
The problem
I was
with older
driving
women-
cars, got vacation,
The problem
got a
with
house,
the young women
tuition
are
paid.
dogging. The young women are dogging the young men. The young men are now. There's a big trend going to young men like between 18 to 30 are looking for women between 40 and up.
40 some, yep, 40.
Yeah.
Oh, you said the young men are looking for?
40 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they looking for
sir.
like a
That's the
second
trend.
mom.
Yes, sir.
They're
That's
not
the trend.
looking for sex.
No, sir.
No, it's the loyalty.
That's a lie.
They want the loyalty.
That's a lie.
They want the sex,
Damn.
but they want the loyalty too.
The loyalty.
Hold on,
was
let me
that?
get Wally's input on this. So Wally, man, you think young men should experience a cougar in their life? I think it's a rite of passage at this point, man.
I mean, ultimately, if we're just talking about just a flat response, sure. But ultimately, skeptical because not all Krugers are the same.
Of course. And not all, even the women in your peer group aren't the same. So,
I mean, I know. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, because there's different types of Krugers that are at a certain type of level. So I'm like, you miss with. It's one thing to miss with the right one, not miss with the wrong one, though.
And what exactly is the wrong one, sir?
You should know, Stan. You've been through it.
But right now, we talking about your testimonials.
nah, nigga.
You gotta worry about my testimonials. My testimonials ain't got nothing to do with that.
But which one was right for you?
You the one that said you were product of it, nigga. He shot you in the
I'll never. Hey, look, I own my
stuff.
stuff, but this is Wally turn.
You own your stuff. So
I own my stuff. I know what I get.
Man.
Yeah, I know what I get, but Wally is about you. You in Miami. You 304. I was on the West Coast when I was doing my stuff.
No. That's not what your story is.
Miami in the space for that.
All right, but let me ask 100 and Ruthless. Why you think the young men are targeting the Cougars, man? Is it because like the younger generation, man, they got too unrealistic expectations? Because it kind of seems off, man. You would think like an older woman would have more standards and shit.
I mean, but
Where you get that from?
No. So like,
okay, when you're done with them answering, I want to answer that question. But go ahead.
I think that you're talking about the age group that you're talking about versus what they're going for, right? So when you look at the two different groups, the females that are in their age group versus the females that are of her older age, the level of responsibility, just that within itself, the level of responsibility between the two is completely different. Like me at my current age, taking a girl out at 21, the expectation there is completely different than a 47-year-old woman. Right?
But
a 21-year-old is probably expecting me to have some level of take care of me, pay my bills type shit. But a 47, even if it's with the level of arrogance, she's able to come to me and say, nigga, I pay my own rent, I pay my own car note, I got my own insurance taken care of. Even if it's from a level of arrogance, she still has a certain level of responsibility that she has on her own that I don't have to take in a younger age group.
Okay.
But the 47-year-old wants you to cream on her because she got a time.
So let me help. Let me get in here, bro. That is what we men want from women a little different than what women want from men. A lot of young men are picking older women, are, I would say, drifting towards the older women because the women in their age group have a problem with loyalty and stability, right? They're very unstable. Men, even though, yeah, do we mess with 304s? Yeah. But when a lot of men want to settle down with the girls their age group, they're not getting the level of stability that they want when they really like a girl, right? So they end up in a lot of turmoil. So now a lot of young men are looking at the older woman who's 47. Yeah, she comes with more baggage. Yeah, she got a few loops around her stomach, but older women exhibit what? Stability, and are most likely a lot more loyal to the sexual prowess of a young man. So she
he got to where I was going. Okay, cool. He got to where I was going.
Yeah. So it's so both parties are winning in the situation, right? A young older woman knows that she just can't. All women still don't
hold on, man. Right? You was doing all that jargon and shit. What's loyalty to sexual prowess? Break that down.
Because the younger
an older woman know that she's on this clock, right? And she really can't compete with the young bad bitches. So if she gets a young man that gravitates her way, it's like a big win, a big flex for her. So she's going to be loyal to that sexual prowess she's getting because she's getting her back blown out on a regular. Mm-hmm. And all she got to do for that is, now she would take a step down. She probably just have to pay her own bills, but she gets the sexual satisfaction plus the flex on a young woman, right? Like, yeah, I got your man, they chasing me down. So it's a win-win on both parties, right? Both parties win. It makes the old woman feel young because she got a young man. The young man gets the loyalty, and he feels like there's stability, and he doesn't have to worry about coming home and another nigga blowing his bitch back out.
I got you. I got you in less of a word salad. This is what we say, right? So a younger joint, right? Because she has so many options, she has the ability to withhold pussy from you. She has the ability to say, I'm not gonna have sex with you. And she can go out into the world and go fuck 4, 5 other niggas, right? But the older joint, right? Because she got her one locked in. She's more loyal to the sexual needs of the young man that she has. Because as you know, women say they hit their sexual peak after menopause, right? I mean, in their 50s, she done been through the change already. Hey,
Didn't I say that? It was biological. That's what I said.
Listen, I'm telling you, she be in the middle of traffic texting like, man, I can't wait to see you. I'm talking
like
about in the middle of traffic.
In the Bible. Like Potiphar's wife in the Bible.
Shit on fire, waiting to pull up on her little 28-year-old little motherfucker. I'm talking about on the way. Because the 21-year-old, she go, no, I don't like the flowers you bought me, so we're not hanging out anymore. No, the fuck? All right, cool. I'm gonna go hit Auntie Mia up. All right. She ready to go. She ready to give the shit. Yeah, she's gonna be more loyal to the sexual needs of the young man because she's more in line with what it is that he's looking for. The young man can do what Stan talking about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half? No, we're going for 5 hours.
24-year-old.
5 hours. 5 hours.
Yeah. Go 5
hour and a half, sir. Don't insult me.
Stan old ass ain't doing all that. But we kind of, I do got to point out something, man. There was a little bit of a contradiction, and Stan was kind of right because he was like, "Hey, man, why don't they just get with somebody their age? Because if y'all saying like the older chicks are kind of loyal to the sexual drive, why don't they just be able to do that to the older men?" Because for what Ruthless was saying earlier, older men are chasing the younger females. Would it make sense just to go and get the older chick our age and shit?
A 50-year-old man is trying to get him one nut and take his ass to sleep. That's not what a 50-year-old woman is looking for. A
50-year-old FBA, not the ones from the Caribbean. We ain't doing for no one nut.
Just because you get them figured out some shit that Blue Chew didn't, okay? Don't mean that everybody
what
on
you
your
mean? You're going to be on that program when we done with the show. But go ahead.
The average black man that ain't moving like Stan is moving and not taking a fucking gas station honey pack.
Nobody takes that.
At the age of 50 is trying to bust him a nut and take his ass to sleep. Now,
so they could bust a second one.
The 50-year-old woman, because she's been through the change, is trying to catch her like 3, 4, 5 of them things. So she gonna find her somebody that's gonna catch him one, drink a Gatorade, do a lap around the building, and come back and give her another one.
Oh, okay. Well, I see. I got you now.
Okay.
So it's just like they just don't mesh.
So the two age groups are lined up sexually.
So also,
okay.
Let me add some minute. Let me add the last part, and I'm gonna pass it. It's also a power move for the older woman, right? Because the young is going to listen to her. She's going to be able to run him, right? Because she understands that he can't really go nowhere besides her. She is the best thing that's happened to him because she understands the young bad bitches and young attractive girls are running mucks. All they want is money and lifestyle. She's going to give him stability. She's going to give him some transparency. So long as because women, you got to remember, women don't look for leaders, especially at 47. They look to lead. So now this young guy comes in. She's going to get him to comply. She's going to put him in full compliance. And which an old man ain't going to give her that, right? Old man, bitch, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm out. I got my money up. I'm going to give me, you know what I mean? The young dude's going to be like, he's thirsty. He's like, okay, your way. And this is where the women are winning, right? This is where the older women are starting to start winning big time because all they got to do is be faithful. And that guy is going to let her rule him. It's a power move.
Now, do I have the floor since I'm the one that's experienced?
Rufus made that shit sound like Game of Thrones and shit.
Since Wally threw me underneath the bus.
Shout out to Wally.
Sir, you threw yourself
Shout out to Wally's gangsterism.
He threw himself under the bus. I
ain't throw my I own my experience, right? He's like, I ask you some questions, you want to answer it. You flip it back on me. Okay, look.
I didn't flip it back on you. You're the one that asked. That's your problem.
So hold on,
Okay,
Stan.
look.
We gave you the floor. Are you going to throw yourself under the bus?
No, I'm gonna be honest. There's no throwing no
Okay, okay, okay.
Because here's the part, right? If you remember the movie Juice, Omar Epps' character,
Mm-hmm.
and he was messing with the nurse who's going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Okay, right? Here's some of the reasons I went ahead and dated older women. One, she had a place to stay. Messing with a woman my own age, I couldn't get a motel. She has a place to stay. I can have sex as long as I want. Two, a lot of times the older woman wants to sit down and show me things of this world that I don't know yet. And she gets joys in that. And after that, we go to have sex again. For me, it was access to sex. Sex was always available. I have sex. I love it. I did not like women my own age growing up because it was like Watt said, there was a lot of games. I'm like, older women was just better suited because I love sex and they gave me sex and they gave me, access to cars, access to parties, access to vacations, access to money. So I enjoy that time.
This nigga Stan's a
And
homosexual.
And there's your
With
boy.
a degree. With a degree. With a
And there's your
degree.
boy. See, a guy like Stanley, he was getting ran, right? So she was the boss. So Stanley's a beta, so that's understandable. And so yeah, he was the perfect fit. But now a lot of men, because most men are betas. So
Wait. One more thing. I just want to say this for the older women, right? Look, we can say beta, we can say all this other stuff, but there is once a year the Cougars Convention, or probably now twice a year. And at the Cougars Convention, the Cougars ages are from the age of 25 to 110 or 120.
damn.
So all of us on this panel,
Wait, time out. Time the fuck out. We not about to fast forward past that shit. What the fuck would a 25-year-old be doing at a cougar convention?
no,
Right.
the woman herself is a cougar.
I
the age
still
of
don't
25?
understand why
Yeah, she's
a
a cougar.
25. Okay,
I
so
can
she's
hear
a
you,
cougar.
Watts.
Hell no.
Okay, she's a cougar
Wait,
to a 12-year-old, cuz.
Watts, we can't hear you.
No, you can't hear me.
We could hear him. Stan, you might have to roll out and come back.
Let me come back in.
Is she like, she might be training. That might be the reason why, but he ain't lying. Goddamn, I looked it up. Cougar conventions are social events where older women and younger companions, they're calling them companions. Give me 1 second. Let me let him back in.
So we have the Cougars Convention is in Vegas. Florida, we also have hedonism, which happen 4 times a year.
Yeah, okay. So popular locations. Orlando, known for a vibrant cougar scene. Shit. Yeah. Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Cougar Convention. And then other cities like New York City, Seattle, and Beverly Hills. Nah, okay, shout out to Stan. It sounds like you've been to a couple of these locations. We ain't
I
gonna.
plead the fifth.
Hey, so Stan, do they give out like trophies and shit for like the
Look,
what they got
there are
prizes or something?
women. There are women.
Damn, Cup of the Year award is crazy.
No, that's another event. That's another event. When we get to that, I'll introduce you to that too. That happens in. You know what? You can't talk Texas. Y'all got Houston Splash right now. That man up here and people, ladies' booty holes, getting pink eye and sucking on toes with fungus.
Hey fam, you told me that somebody's a cougar at 25. That means she hunting some 16-year-old. No, don't do
No,
that.
she's a well. No, the cool convention again because she's probably divorced already. So
So
cougar.
what the fuck?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You don't. Some people they get married right after high school. They popped out 5 kids at 25.
No, but Stan, I guess he's trying to ask, like, why would a 25-year-old? We get like she might be divorced.
She
Why
wants
would she be
sex.
at a cougar convention? Is she getting like mentorship?
No, she get access to dick.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. I
The
see.
18, so
Cougar
yeah,
women,
the 18,
they pay for
the 18
dick.
to early 30s is just trying to give big and 50-year-old, 45-year-old.
Okay, so the men at the cougar conventions are from 18 to 60
No, 18 to like
because the
35.
women at the Cougar Convention are 25 to 110 or 120.
Damn, 100.
Get the-
Them cat,
Alright.
they be in hospice. What they like?
No, they well. No, man, they well.
No,
Welcome
no,
to
no.
West
A
Palm
cougar,
Beach.
a cougar is 40 and up. Cougar, those at the convention 40 and up. That's the cutoff is 40. Not no 25, nigga.
You all right, 100 watts?
Thank goodness. I was
You
like,
know,
only-
Ruthless is quiet. Ruthless
but
no
she's
telling the
only-
truth.
But she's only a cougar based on and this is my thought process. She's only a cougar based on what she's hunting. Because if it's a 45-year-old woman trying to date other 40-year-old men, she's not a cougar. But if it's a 40-year-old woman trying to give her a 25-year-old man, that's definitely a fucking cougar.
Okay, when we
They are
say date,
paying-
let's make sure that we understand what date stands for when you go to these
Not
conventions. Date
Cougars
stands
don't date.
for dick at
I
the
said,
end.
I said hunt, motherfucker.
But I just want
said
anybody in the comment, when we say the word date, just understand when we come to these functions, date stands for dick at the end. I say hello, you say hello, you grab my junk, you pull me in, let's go. So I want people to be clear here. No one is trying to do no romance. Nobody's trying to do all that song and dance stuff. It's dick at the end. You paid
Hunt.
your money. I get paid to be there, allegedly. And then
That's keeping it real. That's keeping it real, man. That's keeping it real.
How did
So-
you get it, goddammit?
But I mean,
so that's all I'm
like-
just saying. There's
so
remember the movie Juice, and that happened in New York City. So Rush and SJ, maybe you guys could speak
So-
on it. What happened
so-
in
No,
New
no,
York
no.
just
City?
We got no info on that.
hey,
As Rush's lawyer,
Jerk.
Y'all can talk about
Jerk.
y'all experience in New York City,
Hey, Jerk. So
pulling up a chick from
Yeah.
you guys
Manhattan
talking about
to
men paying for
Uptown.
pussy. Women are paying for dick. Cougar women pay for dick.
Wait, Ruthless.
yeah, that's
talking?
what it looked like. Ruthless. So I'm looking at this Las Vegas convention, the Cougar convention. It's like, man, you
Yeah.
got to pay full price, 20, and then it's like they got the title Cougar Convention for younger men and older women. So yeah, they ain't fucking around. This is a full
They're there.
event.
Ruthless
Yeah, they're
is
there to
talking
pay money.
about
They're
Ruthless is
money.
talking about these women not marrying these men. The men that fall into this category are not looking for her to marry him. Let me
Yeah,
go
facts.
ahead and slide in here. Let me get a couple of Yeezys, some Jordans. I'ma drive me a foreign for a little while. Niggas is coming in and having a good time.
So-
The women are looking for when the roles are reversed. A woman is looking for a man to come and buy her a penthouse and pay her rent for the next whatever. A nigga's coming in here and catching whatever play he can get and sliding the fuck out.
Yeah, facts. What was you
The
about to say,
women are
Ruthless?
not.
Hold on. Go ahead, Ruthless.
I agree. But when we're talking, here's the thing about men, right? It's a little different. Even though men do typically fall in love faster than women, right? And some of these young dudes they fall in love with these older women, like Nia Long. Like Nia Long, if Nia Long was to give a young man a chance, she'd be married tomorrow, literally, right? Because niggas they get dog walked by the younger generation. So can a cougar woman marry one of these young men if she really? Yeah, because a lot of guys are like Stan, right? They just there. They fall.
No, Stan's a Sigma.
They-
Stan's not a Beta. But I agree with you because what she gonna do is she gonna put the jaws of life on them and suck
Yeah.
his soul out.
and,
I've seen it happen.
and she's going to give him this treatment that the young girls are not willing to give him.
Yeah, she gonna eat the gooch.
Yeah, she gonna cook dinner for him. She's gonna take him shopping. Young chicks are not doing that at all, not even a little bit.
Y'all made it nasty. Y'all made
So
it
it's mainly like an effort thing, because from what
Yeah.
y'all saying, it's like the young dudes it's like them girls. Because I like what Watts broke it down. It's like they coming with all the demands because they out there, they got all these options. So the older chick is like, look, I'm gonna treat you right. I ain't trying to be out there all
And I'm
crazy.
gonna show you some things. Yeah.
So it
And I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
show you some things.
So in terms of what
Yeah.
Ruthless is talking about, like the control thing, like I can definitely see that, because a woman in that space, she's gonna be like, all right, look, I don't really have any options, but these are the rules we're fucking with me. Okay. You better answer the phone when I call you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be like, please don't get me wrong. There's definitely gonna be like rules of engagement when it comes to dealing with a woman like that. You feel me? Like that's 100%. Like I could definitely see me alone being one of the ones like whenever you come around here, you better never smell like weed. Like she know that I smoke weed, but when you come over here, you better never smell like weed. Like I could see that being one of her fucking demands. And guess what I'm gonna do? Never smell like weed when I go over there. The fuck?
But you know what's gonna happen though. But what? You know what's gonna happen?
Because at the end of the day, a nigga that feels that falls into this category, right? Because I'm not telling you that I fall into this, but I'm telling you that I understand the thought process. A nigga that falls into this category, the prenup alone is a win. The prenup alone is a win. If I marry this lady and she divorced me in 2 years, the money that I get from the prenup that she already signed off for is already a win for a nigga like me. And then to the rest of the world, I'm the nigga that got to fuck me along. Come on now.
So you're looking at it like an investment.
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to add something to what Watt said. Like Ray J mentioned that he messed with an older woman that showed him how to take a bath. And that's what I'm saying, like the experiences that the guys get from older women.
Maybe they got mental health issues.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Homie retarded?
But I'm just saying, because she's out there smelling like weed and everything else, she just came in like, let me show you. There's another guy who met Corrine Stuffin and she showed him how to do laundry. It's like stuff like that. That's how older women are winning with younger men. Besides sucking out the soul, eating out the gooch, giving you the third eye experience and the fifth eye erection, she gonna sit down and show you things about life.
Now
She's gonna treat you well, and you're gonna fall in love, but she's gonna say, you know what, I'm only preparing you for the next woman, and then send you out your way.
Stan
Gotta be
full of
careful,
shit.
too.
Stan trying to make himself not seem like a freak. Why you ain't no student? You ain't Danielson. You trying to make this chick sound like Mr. Miyagi and shit. Talk about learning life.
But I could understand what he's saying because I ain't gonna say we all been there, but I could understand what he's saying because when you go to the 20-year-old chick house, you kind of have to suck it the fuck up when you sit on her couch and have to move her laundry out the way. Like you just got to deal with bullshit like that. Like there's certain things that older women have with them that younger ones typically don't. There's a certain growth that you can get. And because niggas and their ego don't like to admit shit like this. But there's a certain growth that you get when you go over to Miss Nia house, and every time you go over there, there's a plate there, her living room is clean, ain't no dishes in her sink. Like there's a certain level of growth that because you start moving in a certain way, because you know if you start violating her, you know you better take them fucking shoes off at her front door when you walk in Miss Nia house. You better take them goddamn shoes off. You know what I'm saying? Like this. There's all that shit.
And shirts.
and then your stupid ass start doing that shit at your house. Now you in your own house, not sitting on your bed with jeans on because you trying to stay in the habit of being ready to go to Miss Nia house. Like it's a certain
you get trained
because
But
we
you also
all,
have to-
as men, know the power of pussy, brother.
to the young men out here, be careful. Some of the women are witches.
Oh, they are.
But all right, let me finish the rest of the video, and then we're gonna jump to the last topic, man. We're gonna do what I'm gonna arrange some stuff, but let me finish this out. Now, this was a good discussion.
In the meantime,
while men are not a priority, there seems to be an uptick in women enjoying the company of younger men.
I like this
I'm a big
idea.
fan of this.
I love it.
Have
Why
you
not?
given that a spin yet?
I see. I told you I'm not really
out there.
I got to get out there.
You got to get on the apps.
No,
They have one for famous people.
they do.
They do.
What's it called?
Raya.
I've heard of Raya.
The people are on Raya.
I can't be on Raya because I wouldn't even keep up. They'll be like, she's the flakiest date app person. Get her off of here. I'd probably be kicked off because I'd be like, mm-mm.
All right, enough of that. Was Riot like a cougar app?
Raya is a dating app. However, you don't need to be on Raya.
All for them.
So y'all made it sound like cougars, man. They're out here like teaching the youth and shit. Like this is like each one teach one or something.
No.
So we shouldn't be upset like when females be messing with these younger dudes.
No. Cougars are looking for sex slaves.
They looking for companions,
Sex slaves.
life companions.
No.
Sex slaves.
Hey, brother, what is okay in the lifestyle that you live? What is a woman to you?
What lifestyles I live?
No,
What you
I'm
talking
talking.
about?
I'm talking to Ruthless.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
talking to
Ruthless.
Ruthless and the lifestyle that he lives and the choices that he decides to make. What is a woman other than sex to you, my brother?
She's a sex slave.
Okay, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just connecting with the same ideology they are. They look for men for sex slaves. I look for women for sex slaves. The end.
It's reciprocal, basically. It's
Yeah,
reciprocal.
that's all.
Watts.
I'm not. Listen, Watts. Let me say this. I have no problem with the way women do. Do what you do, boo. Just know. Just know. When it comes to meet Ruthless, you know what I want off the top. I don't care about your mama, your background, nothing. I don't want to hear even about your day yesterday. I want to know how we're going to make this happen in this bedroom. If not, I'm blocking you. I'm never seeing you again. Simple.
Ruthless. Quick question: Do you have a bike club? Ruthless, are you part of a bike club?
No, I understand women. Hey, the women are expressing their demands and their expectations, and I'm expressing mine, nigga.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But all right, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into the last topic and stuff. Yeah, I definitely wanted to touch that Nia Long one, man, because it's been floating around and stuff. So shout out to her. She said I'm going down the Tracy Ross path. I'm getting some YNs, and I'm gonna hold it down. She said, "Fuck y'all old dudes." But yeah, for the next topic, man, it's gonna be that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. So I got a question to ask y'all, man. I'm the commissioner of light skinned dudes, and I kicked Klay Thompson out of the Brotherhood for messing with Megan Thee Stallion. But now that he got caught up in this whole thing of cheating and stuff, should I put him back in should I vote him back in? What do y'all think, man? Is this a good thing that this relationship broke up?
He needs to back in for protection.
Before anybody answers anything, I need you to clarify, why did you kick him out for messing with Megan Thee Stallion?
Man, because it's Megan, man. A dude that like leveled up shouldn't be with no chick like that. He had to get up out of there. He was bringing embarrassment to the light skin coalition.
No. Actually, you see, Jerk is under a different code, man. He's old school. He's with the what's the name of that group? The Confunctions, right? He's way behind.
So y'all think y'all were thinking like she's like a wifey material, like somebody with remember he got 90 M's. You saying like a dude like him?
Let me help you out.
That came from money. It should be with Megan Thee Stallion.
Can you walk with me? I want y'all to walk with me real quick. You have to understand Klay Thompson, right? The level of life which he's at, he's probably one of the highest level, right? NBA champion, fame, fortune, you name it, right?
I hate that I agree.
Every woman he would ever deal with is going to be like Megan. I'm sorry. Ain't no women walking out virgins. Those days are over. Those days are over, right? Women are not
Ain't
making
nobody
it
talking about the virgin. I'm saying just her whole aura, man.
Body count. No, she's coming in with a high body count.
Do you know how she? Okay, outside the body count, she came there with experience.
Let me say this. What you guys are saying is Megan Thee Stallion is a standard for women now, all across the board. Just not like the old days where women held themselves and kept their body counts low so they can be for that woman. No, women are out here spreading it until they find a nigga that is going to deal with it, and they don't care. Average woman that you meet is going to have between 20 and 25 body count. Easily. That's being nice. I'm being nice. So what do you want him to do? What do you want to do? He's not going to stop having sex.
His net worth is 70 million. That means my man got a level of access to the world, man, that he ain't got to be with no Megan Thee Stallion, a chick that got shot in the foot.
I hear what you're saying. I literally had this same conversation today when I was at work. And I was talking to this young lady, and she was like, how could he do this to Megan Thee Stallion? And I asked her, I said, do you know who Klay Thompson is? She said, nah, I don't give a fuck who he is. So I'm like, wait, time out. So you have no idea who Klay Thompson is. He is a Hall of Fame world champion motherfucker player. You have no idea who he is? Nah. This nigga is a gold medal Olympian. You have no idea who he is? I don't give a fuck, man. This stuff. Hey, look, women be on bullshit. Clay, I'm kind of flabbergasted that you kicked him out. The nigga played the game.
Kicked him out.
Megan Stallion? Come on now. He played the game and got one of the baddest. Hey, you know what? You need to put him high on the list. Because after what she did to Tori, you need to be regarding this nigga right now. But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
But I'm saying before this whole incident, y'all cool with him being with a chick like
was
Megan?
cool with him.
Megan Thee
Yeah.
Stallion?
As a light-skinned brethren, did you really believe that he was about to marry her?
That's why I was like, why is he doing this, man? I was like, now I'm like, okay, man, I'm glad like this happened, man. But I had to vote him out at first, man.
No. Let's go back. When they got engaged, as a light-skinned brethren, did you really think he was about to marry her?
I did, man. When we started seeing the photos coming out, they on fishing trips and shit, you know.
on the boat.
Okay.
So
Let me ask you, okay, so cool. Let's fast forward just a little bit. When Dak Prescott called his engagement, did you still think that Klay Thompson was going to marry her?
Yes.
Yeah, I did, man.
I never believed that this was going to happen.
You know
I never
why?
one time for a second believed that shit was
You know why? Here it is. You know why, 100 Watts? Because he was on that show with us. When they were in their 3-bedroom walk-in closet in that mansion, and she put on that song and she twerked it and put it back on him, and that smile on his red face, and she showed them nails. We all know what she did. She gave him the guac guac soul sucking 2000 with the rub down of the nails, introduced him to
Ta-da.
Black America, and he's like, okay, Chardonnay, I'm ready to go ahead and make the babies your way.
You're telling me everything I need to know right now. You're telling me everything I need to know right now, brother.
She introduced him to red beans and rice
when-
with cornbread.
When that amazing moment happened, the only thing she could do was the same thing she did on stage with Kamala Harris, was throw her ass. That's the only thing she could do.
But he
Right?
got a front row ticket
Tell me
seat.
this. Hey, Trevor Hunter's wife. How many times have you seen her throw ass on camera?
But not on him.
How many times have you seen her throw ass? Okay, cool. Fine. I'll narrow it down. How many times have you seen her throw ass on him on camera?
0.
So a motherfucker that really got a nigga on hold don't have to do that shit. She didn't have to do that if she really had a hold on him. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Because in what she posted was the question of monogamy. I bet you she started holding pussy from him because she's Meg the motherfucking Stallion.
But you can't hold coochie from a light-skinned man.
Because he's Klay motherfucking Thompson.
And also team light-skinned. Coochie always come.
So
light-skinned ways.
hold on, 100. So you think she overplayed her hand?
Yes.
Like she
100%.
Yes.
Here was the one video Stan was talking about. Oh, let me turn that down before they.
That's some light skin shit to be doing.
But he's never done it. But look at that. Look at that. Red face.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Look at that. Look at that.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do this bullshit real quick. Hey, this
See,
man
100. When I saw the Instagram videos coming out, they dancing together. I was like, oh shit. Because at first I was like, nah, he can't. This got to be a IG scheme. He's just feeling bad for her. But then when I saw the videos coming out, I was like, oh shit, he's actually going down this path, man.
But you know what the saddest thing about this, though? The saddest thing about this?
Nigga, what? Hey, flex real quick, cuz. Hey, we here, baby. Because guess what? When this don't work out, she gonna delete this shit. But the internet ain't gonna forget that I was still standing behind here. What's up, baby? So when the history does that rundown of all the people that she done messed with, my name on the list, light skinned ass nigga.
So
Go ahead, Rufus.
just to give a breakdown, right? She accused Klay of cheating on her. And Clay came to her and told her he can't do monogamy. He said he still wants to be with her, but he wants her to be on the team, not just exclusiveness. And she got mad and broke into the relationship. So and shout out to Klay Thompson, right? For
being honest.
for living like a king, right? For stepping up, quit trying to acquiesce to this woman, quit trying to let these women control you, make you be exclusive to them, and you can't have your cake and eat it too. All that shit, right? She was trying to, I would say, imply on him. He said to himself, you know what? I gotta have me a gang of bitches. Look, Megan, I can't do it, baby. I got some side pieces I've been hitting for like 5 years. I'm not willing to get that coochie up for you. So either you're gonna come along or you're gonna have to get on.
Yeah, already engaged, sign a prenup and be good.
That was gangster. Ain't no prenup. They're not married. That was gangster, right?
No, they're engaged. Let me finish.
Last part. And us men, we need to step up and start doing this. We need to stop. No, for real. We need to stop acquiescing, trying to live for another woman's happiness. Quit trying to live for these women's happiness. Quit trying
Ruthless Truth made this motherfucker sound like a freedom fighter, like he's a liberator or some shit.
It is. No, it is. No, thank you for saying that. You actually helped my point. Because a lot of dudes are getting trapped with these women, and these women are not even performing at the level they need to perform to by what you guys said, sex, withholding sex, attitudes, all this, these emotional roller coasters. A lot of dudes are not getting a return on their investment. So what dudes need to stop doing is overcommitting to these women, overvaluing these women, and stand on business. Say, look, I'm going to keep my options open, and you're just going to have to get in where you fit in. That's gangster shit right there.
But Ruthless, the women are now saying that light-skinned men need to get their rights revoked. Like, you don't own light-skinned men, ladies. You didn't even own that white man that killed his sister in Africa. Like, how you going to come for light-skinned men? When did you own light-skinned men?
Stupid.
I mean, straight up. Like, how you going to own light-skinned men? Remember, I just sent you that clip. That, like, the sister said, like, they want, if you look at the comments, they're like, hey, light-skinned men don't have the right to deny Meg Thee Stallion. I'm like, yo, what is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
let me get Wally real quick. Wally, you was about to say something? Because I'm going to play the clip after this. So, Wally, man, you think I should allow him back into the Light Skin Coalition in my moth base? 100 said I never should have kicked him out in the first place. I think 100 tripping on that one, but what's your take, Wally?
The comments in the group chats, like I said, the way I looked at this, at least like at the beginning, it was questionable, but towards the mids and the end is like, yeah, you know what? He pretty much went out with her because he was just trying to get his blackness back. That's all it was for me. He was just trying to get his blackness back. And look, let's be real. Look at where his career is right now. Like, he's just trying to get, he's trying to get that sauce back in him. So I think this is what he really did for her at this point.
So Wally, you're saying this was like practice, pretty much. He was out here practicing.
I'm not saying practicing. I'm talking about he was trying to get his mojo back because he wasn't. Let's be honest. The Clay of back then wasn't the Clay right now. He's trying to get the Clay from back then. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Let me go ahead. Let me play this clip, though.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson are going their separate ways. On April 25th, the rapper takes to her Instagram stories to call out the NBA player for his alleged infidelity. The message reads, "Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet. Holding you down through all of your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. I need a real break after this one." The rapper also tells E! News in an April 25th statement, "I've made the decision to end my relationship with Clay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward." She continues, "I'm taking this time to prioritize myself and move ahead with peace and clarity." E! News has reached out to a rep for Clay for comment, but hasn't yet heard back. Megan and Clay first sparked romance rumors in July 2025, when he was seen making subtle appearances on the rapper's IG. Then, just weeks later, the pair made their relationship red carpet official when they attended Meg's inaugural Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala in New York City.
Shout out
It's
to
not
Clay.
even a year yet. You want him to propose and get married to you? It's not a year yet. Who's she listening to?
You think like maybe she was looking at Clay like, because you know, since her past was so bad, you know, with the whole Tory Lanez and you know the list of dudes she connected, she was almost looking like, okay, I got the one guy, he's rich, he's successful, he's gonna like wash away my past a little bit, clean it up a little bit.
Wait, you look at her dating history. She dated quite a few people in sports who had a lot of money. She can't bond like what Rush at, because Rush talks about it. She can't bond with anybody.
Well, here's the deal, right? The thing about it, she thought she had her one, right? And I understand what Sophisticated Jerk is saying, that he shouldn't have made that move. But Sophisticated Jerk, niggas is fucking bad bitches left and right. It's not going to stop. So there's nothing you can do about it. So accept it.
But man,
It's acceptable.
y'all be acting like she the only one, man. I get what
No,
y'all
no,
saying,
no.
man. I'm not
No,
looking
no,
for
no,
no
no.
purity and no
No,
shit like that.
no.
But I'm just saying,
No,
man, a chick that got shot in her foot,
No,
nigga, I ain't about to go that way.
We're adding her to the list. He's adding her to the list. You know what I'm saying?
What
We add her to
list,
the-
man? What list?
We're body count about 300. She's 301.
Yeah, she's the bad girl.
And
So I don't think he
all
dated
bad
a
bitches-
rapper before. He never dated a female rapper before, right?
Yes, he was added to his wish list.
So you saying she was a fetish? Then?
Yeah, that's it. He just wanted to see what it was like. Off back to his harem of bitches he got. That's why he told her I can't do monogamy.
I don't know about that. I think
No,
he
that's
was
what he
going down
told
that path, man. I think he
I
finally
think
woke
he-
up after he realized he was about to make his stupid move, man.
You know, I got the video. I was going to do a live on this, right? He told her that she said he told her that he wants to still be with her, but he wants other women too. He doesn't want to do monogamy. That's why she's griping and saying he's cheating because he wants to go and see other women.
Oh, okay, damn. Okay, so
He's
Clay
a-
said he
he-
want a rotation, huh?
He's
All of
talking
yes.
about it, but there's no proof.
Oh, we got it. I'm gonna send it. Let me send it to him. It's on my. I was gonna do a live on it later on. I got all the proof. I got all the receipts.
No, I'm just saying for Clay, like she's saying that she's a victim of cheating, but
She
he's
just-
communicating,
Listen,
but there's no proof of the other woman, so
Right, Stan.
therefore,
Stan, women
Yeah.
are liars. Women are liars. So she just doing this to make herself look good, so she can move on to the next nigga.
Wait a minute, Stan, didn't you share the post in the damn group chat talking about like, and then Clay talking about he seen her play talking to one of his teammates, and then he just obliged him to start messing with one of her friends.
allegedly, it's alleged.
Allegedly, my ass. If he put the post out there, no.
It's alleged, but Meg Thee Stallion already. So what they got right now is the dark skin wars,
under his own
right?
post.
So right now they got the dark skin wars versus the light skins, and they said like she used to date dark skinned men, and all this other stuff, and light skinned men are evil. I'm like, yo, y'all need to stop the lies.
Well, here go Megan Thee Stallion's dating pass. But before I go down this, do you think like man, maybe Clay Thompson was like, all right, I'm about to get payback for light skinned dudes or something? You think?
I think all of this was an overplayed in hand. Okay, here's what I'll say.
Damn,
I
she
can
do got a lot of
understand-
motherfuckers, athletes on here.
I do think there was a certain point in this where he did take it seriously.
Okay. See, that's what I thought too,
There
man.
was
I think.
something that happened where she overplayed her hand, and he said, "Oh, word, that's how we about to play it. Watch this." That's just me. That's what I really think is what's happening right now. Because go ahead.
No, I'm gonna add to what you were saying, Watts, because also to the same post that freaking Mr. Mustard over here posted, Clay, whatever the word you was saying earlier, supposedly, supposedly, in that added context, right? He dialed back some money that he was constantly giving her every now and then, with allowing her to be acting funny because her peoples were pretty much his peoples were telling her to cut that down because what the hell are you giving her $30K for? He dropped it down to 10K,
So he was tricking.
possibly.
Oh,
Supposedly.
but it's not tricking if you have it though.
Nah, damn that. But here's her list. So we got Clay on here, Torrey Craig. So another ball player, Romelu, whoever, soccer,
2 basketball, 3 basketball.
Partisan Fontaine. What's my man, a rapper?
3, 4
Michael
rappers.
Beasley. Damn.
No, I think he's a producer.
Hey, that's your boy right here, Ruthless Blueface.
I don't know. Blueface is. I don't like the way he run his program. That nigga kind of soft right now.
Damn, Tory Lanez, G-Eazy, Trey Songz, The Baby, Moneybag Yo. Okay, yeah.
See, she had G-Eazy. That should have been cleaned already.
They got rumor on that one though. But that's why I think she took the Clay personal. I think he was the last one. She's like, okay, this is my time to like get this right. You know, if I get married and shit, I could kind of like rewrite all my wrongs and shit. I could float off like what Hunter said, the Sierra kind of thing. So I think she was making on that.
She was about to be
She
the Sierra
said-
of the NBA, dog.
She said on her thing, she said that he made her happy. So he was acquiescing. He bought her a Bentley.
She
Right?
was about to
No, Rolls Royce. He
about
bought
to
her a
make
Rolls
that
Royce.
like 3 more years.
He spent $4 million on her. You know that, right?
3 more years.
Yeah, he was tricking her. He was putting money on her. He bought her a Rolls Royce, a Bentley one, and she like a whole bunch of other shit. So, and she met his family. She took around his family. So he was taking her shit. I think he just saw. Maybe his dad had to talk with him saying, "Son, don't do it."
See, I don't hold the weight to that. I met your family. I know situations where the mama just be like, oh, she's so beautiful. Like mom Dukes will play along for you just to help you get some pussy. Like I know way too many situations.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey,
Nah, but it's true because I do know a lot of guys, man. They'll take females around their family. That shit don't mean nothing.
What?
Well, for Clay Thompson, that does. Clay Thompson, that does. I think for him, because he has a squeaky clean image, right? He's not one of the guys. He's not now for Lil Durk. Somebody like that, okay, I'll give you that. But Thompson has a pretty decorated historical past in his NBA. So him taking his father's an NBA legend. So I'm a little for him to take a woman around his family. I don't think he does it often. I don't think that's a normal thing.
Okay, I got you. All right, let me play this last video before we roll out. This was, I guess she had a breakdown on stage and stuff. So yeah, she taking this one a little harsh.
Megan Thee Stallion gets emotional on stage after her breakup. After confirming her split from NBA player Klay Thompson, the rapper has a tearful moment during her April 25th performance of Moulin Rouge the musical in New York City. As seen in a social media video, the Grammy winner who plays Zidler tears up during the curtain call before turning her back to the audience to wipe away tears as the applause grows louder. The show's background dancers even show subtle support nodding behind her before she turns back around to deliver a final bow. The emotional moment comes just hours after Megan alleged the Dallas Mavericks player cheated on her, writing on her April 25th Instagram story, "Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous." E! News has reached out to Clay's rep for comment, but has not yet heard back. Megan later confirmed to E! News her decision to end the relationship, sharing in a statement, "Trust, fidelity, and respect are not."
She's just repeating pretty much the same stuff from the other one. Yeah, I might have to do a deep dive with you, Ruthless, on your channel, man. When you gonna do it tomorrow?
I'll do it tomorrow.
Ruthless,
Okay, cool. But yeah, no, you think like, man, she gonna get a lot of sympathy from this whole thing with the Clay thing? You think she might milk it a little bit?
she'll milk it.
Listen, fuck that bitch. Bitch, you got what you got there. Bitch, you ain't trying to lock a nigga dick down. Fuck you. You should have been just playing along. Matter of fact, you should just get along, let him be the king that he want to be. But no, you want to change him. You want to fit him in a box. You want to tell this nigga what to do. You want to check this nigga phone. You want his location. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. Bitch, I'm worth 70 million. I'm gonna go have me some bad bitches.
Rufus got Klay Thompson up there with like Martin Luther King and shit.
Nah,
I had a dream that no
Klay is
woman is
not-
gonna make me settle
Klay-
down. I'm gonna be free.
Klay to me is the type of dude. He's kind of a square that gets a lot of pussy, right? Because he got some money and fame. But more my guys I would say, because I wouldn't want to hang with Klay. He's kind of boring. I wouldn't fuck with motherfucker. Somebody like maybe that boy played for like Anthony Edwards. That's my type. Like yeah, that nigga be chilling. But yeah, but hey,
Y'all cats
fuck
gonna get
Megan
locked
Thee
up.
Listen, fuck these bitches. Man. Niggas need to stop bowing to these bitches. Period. Get what you got to get, nigga. Get out. Quit trying to hold on like In Vogue, nigga.
But all right, but man,
Ruthless,
before we
they have
shut
to
that,
hold on. They have to hold on, Ruthless. They got
To
the soul
what? The
sucked out of them.
bitches is leaving. They're gonna leave you.
But
They're gonna
she already
leave you
got.
to
She already
fuck your
sucked the
friend.
soul out. He's now in
Listen,
love.
women are so evil.
Yeah.
These
Well,
women
I'm saying,
evil,
like,
man.
she sucked the soul out of him. He's in love.
That's what they're doing. These women out here witches. These women out here having sex with. Dude, these women are not loyal. They're not even listen, and they don't even listen to you. They don't even want to. They want you to pay for everything, but yet want to still live their lives like a 304. Fuck that. Niggas keep going for this shit. Be Gucci Kings. We got to fucking understand that this is not the 80s, the 70s, the 60s no more. This is the prostitution era. These women are moving.
What the fuck?
These women are moving. Yeah, they're for sale. They put a for sale sign up for themselves, right? I pay my bills. All that's prostitution, nigga. So we just have to understand women are not going back to old days, man. It's over. It's over. Jerk, stay married. Don't come out of that. Don't come out of that prison you in. Stay there because you're safe.
hey, so Ruthless, if I get a divorce, it's a wrap for me. I gotta
you're
jump in the system.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find you some. We're gonna take you on Fig.
What's that, Figueroa?
Yeah,
The
Show you-
blade.
show you-
Okay,
yeah, 'cause
okay.
I'm telling you, if a nigga looking for love in 2026 on up, he's gonna get crushed.
The jerk was looking for love in the first place.
But watch 100. You know, a lot of niggas be looking for love though. You know they do.
Yeah, but he was. Look, I say this Meg Thee Stallion, man. Like this is the. Let me take it off of her. It's only so many times you can play victim before people stop
She's a
giving
bad
a fuck.
bitch though.
Hey,
She's a bad bitch.
hey, the OG told me a long time ago when I was a kid, once you mark this food, you food forever. You can only play victim so many times before you fool. And hey, the door is open to just keep playing with you in your face, shorty. I ain't even gonna say it with a whole bunch of word toss salad shit on top of it. I'm gonna just say it flat. The shit just set up for you to just get played with in your face.
Yeah.
Between what you
I
have
agree.
done, the history of each and every individual that you are confirmed to have dealt with. Not because the shit that you pulled up, it was rumored next to some of them. The people that you have been confirmed to have been next with, the shit that is attached to you, and that you have set yourself up to be fooled.
And then you lied on the nigga.
There is no one else that is to take anything serious that is to come of any relationship that you have.
And then-
And anyone that does take your relationship serious, that person is already being marked as a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah,
And
facts.
you gave
The
him
next
10 years.
motherfucker that posts her in a relationship after this as relationship goals, you are automatically marked crazy as fuck.
And she gave a nigga 10 years. God damn, nigga. You lied on nigga? Fuck.
And I'm
fuck her,
specifically
though.
speaking to men. It's only
I'll
so
blow her
many
back
times
out.
you be a victim. Don't keep letting these bitches. Don't keep letting
I will
these
blow her
bitches
motherfucking back out and block her.
You get played by bitches is your fault, dog. Especially the men. You keep letting these hoes all these women out here keep taking me for my money. That's because you a soft ass nigga.
No. I
100
listen,
cooking.
No,
watch.
stop playing
I'm
victim.
not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to preface it for you. You're gonna have to pay to play, either whether you like it or not. unless you want to be like Watts
I understand.
and have the super duper natural super fly game.
But Rufus,
Everybody, most niggas ain't like you, Watts. So I'm
You-
speaking to the niggas who, but I'm speaking to the dudes who don't got game like you, right? Which is average dude. I'm saying play within your budget, find your budget.
And I'm
And
speaking, I'm speaking
get
to
the fuck out.
niggas that laugh at. I'm speaking to the niggas that laugh at me because of how much money I make a year. I'm speaking to them niggas. That's who I'm talking to. I'm
Who
speaking
did
to
that?
them niggas that think because they pull up in a Ferrari, they automatically got pussy. That's who I'm talking to. I'm speaking to niggas that think that money gonna make a difference in terms of getting the attention of women. That's who I'm speaking
No,
to.
it don't. No, you don't
What
need
you're
that.
saying, I hear you, my brother. But at the end of the day, these niggas that live in these spaces that are, I'm gonna go ahead and say that are followers of people like Fresh and Fit that speak very ill of women and have a lot of bad experiences with women. A lot of these niggas are goofy ass niggas that get took because they victims.
Facts.
Yeah, I
But
agree
all
with
right,
you,
man,
Watts. I agree.
Before we go ahead and shut this down, I want to take a quick vote for y'all. Should I vote him back in, man? Since he
You ain't
did.
got no play. He's worth $70 million. Your vote don't count.
Should I vote him back in the light skin coalition?
He
You
never
Rufus, is that
left.
a yes?
He needs protection. Yes.
Listen, you whoa. You just heard Watts 100 give me the whole speech about validation that men give when you. Megan Thee Stallion's still a bad bitch at the end of the day. She's one of the baddest bitches alive at the end of the day. So I don't know what sophisticated Jake, I don't know if you know what I mean? I don't know if you can really understand what I'm saying. Niggas is looking up to Clay, nigga. Niggas are still looking up to Clay, nigga. You got the bad, and I'm not saying her body count and her history. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. She a bad bitch and she can do that. So Clay is winning. He's winning. Now where he would have lost, if he'd put a ring on it. Then I would have said he lost.
No,
Okay.
he lose. No, if he even put a ring on it, he didn't
So
lose.
that's a yes for
if you put a ring on
Stan,
it,
and
if
I'm
you put a
taking
ring
that
on
as
it,
a yes for Ruthless.
I never kicked him out. Yeah, he was supposed to be in there. He did what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
He's supposed to, hey, sophisticated jerk one nigga turn down coochie, nigga. Wait for the one. Wait for the princess. Wait for your queen.
All right, let me get Wally real quick. Wally, should I vote him back in, or was he always out? I'm the one that's messed up based on what Stan and Ruthless said.
I'm sorry, I'm on the same ideology of what Rufus is saying. How the hell did he left? I mean, he left for you. He didn't left for everybody else, though.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say it just like this. Think about, you want to talk about the light skins just for that. Think about it the same way when it comes to Drake. How much light skins left him? Not a lot. I think they're right behind it too. So I don't see this any different.
Yeah,
All right,
Megan
100.
Stallion's an open locker princess.
Let me get 100 real quick. So you like them? He never left the coalition.
I'll say that I understand why you kicked him out. I do think that he should be let back in because even though I think that kicking him out was a little extreme, I understand why you did it. I think it was a little extreme, right? But I do think he should be allowed the grace back into the light skin coalition because, as they said, at the end of the day, because a real nigga could never really speak on the bodies he got. You know what I'm saying? A real nigga could never really come out and be like, "Yo, I done fuck Meg, I done fuck Nia, I done fuck."
Damn.
A real nigga can never really come out and say that. So whenever you have the ability to be like, "Come on, cuz, check my jacket." Whenever you have something that's there to be able to say, "Come on, cuz, check my jacket," you gotta be able to appreciate that.
Yeah, you gotta be able to appreciate that. Embrace it, jerk.
Okay. Welcome back, Clay. You back in the coalition. You might not never left based on Stan and them, but yeah, it was just Meg's back pass, man.
See, hey, jerk.
But that's
was talking
not.
about
She's
how
the
much
bad
money he gonna
girl. Jerk. She's the bad girl. She's the
save. Hey,
proverbial
jerk is
bad
talking about,
girl.
I'm gonna save money. We're gonna go Red Lobster. Yeah, we ain't. We gonna,
Sizzlers. I'm gonna go Sizzlers.
yeah, Sizzlers. Yeah, jerk said, man, she too expensive, man.
Hey, Jerk, you ever been fishing?
Yeah, I've been fishing.
Okay.
She wouldn't even, you wouldn't even qualify for
when
her,
you throw
Jerk.
the line out, sometimes when you throw the line out, right, official jump onto the hook and you'll start pulling that motherfucker in. But before you get it on the boat, that motherfucker hop off the hook, right?
Yeah.
You throw that bitch back in the water. The next one you catch, that motherfucker probably end up right back in the boat. You see what I'm saying? Like, look, she food now, dog. She has been marked as food. And he has the fortunate ability of being able to put her on his jacket. Like a Letterman jacket. You know what I'm saying? He done earned him a pin from playing varsity basketball right now. That's what
bad bitch.
Because a real nigga is never able to speak on it. So any person that she dates beyond this point, we will only ever know because she told us.
You know who's like that, Jerk? What he's just describing? Michael Jordan. Before he got remarried. Because Michael Jordan was dating Janet Jackson, Vanessa Williams. We didn't know that. It's like this whole slew of women that Michael Jordan was dating, and no one really knew.
Because he could never say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that amongst men, to Watt's point earlier, that's a flex.
All right. We did a whole 360. So, all right, man, we're going to go around, get the parting words, and we're going to go ahead and close it out. So, 100, man, what's your parting words?
Hey, look, man, I fuck with each and every one of y'all on this panel, man. This is a great conversation. Fellas, protect your D&D. Protect what you put in your mouth. That's your diet. And protect where you put your dick. Your D and your D. Your life will be so much simpler. I'm out.
All right, Stan, what's your parting words?
Go check out my homegirl Mickey from Royal Lux. Don't be no 35-minute man. Go for 3 hours. Naturally. Secondly, if you look, go ahead and date your older women. You'll be okay. You'll experience some nice stuff, but not the broke ones.
All right. Ruthless, man, what's your parting words?
Final words is Sophisticated Jerk. You know, if you met Megan Thee Stallion, she'd call you broke. You know that, right? You don't even qualify. She would not qualify you. She would disqualify you immediately.
That's
I'll
not
take
true.
It. Nah,
she probably would, man. She got some bread. Hey, she up there, and I ain't gonna lie.
And she got fame, right? So she got bread and fame. So she's on the next level. So with that being said, gentlemen, just quit thinking that women are capable of loving you for your personality, your character. Nigga, they only want you for what they can benefit from you. Embrace it. Don't erase it. Just lace it and face it, right? That the truth is these women will never, ever give you the love that you long for. Adios.
They said Megan Thee Stallion's net worth is $15 million. Yeah. She'd be like, this broke motherfucker.
She's not thinking like that. She's like, I could corrupt him.
But all right, Wally, what's your parting words?
Shoot, parting words.
Wale.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. So parting words. Age gap dating is all about control. Let's just call it for what it is. And then what else is there? What else we talked about as far as this? I think that's the main thing right there. I don't know, speak about nothing else.
All right. Yeah, my part words is this, man, young dudes, y'all out here struggling, y'all better hit up those cougar conventions. Y'all better get it together, boy. It seems like they flocking those shit. Take advantage of that. But other than that, man, we out of here. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. We do this every Sunday. Check out Ruthless channel too, man. He be doing a lot of streams. And I'm going to try to tag up with 100 a little bit more. I'm going to have to pull him in, get him in some breakdowns and stuff. But all right, y'all, man, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.